Hey guys, welcome back on our channel. For today we rode to Bikepark Morgins. That's a bike park in the canton Wallis.
Yes, this bike park is pretty cool. It has 3.5 tracks because one is just connecting into another one. So it's 3.5, one easy, one then 2 intermediate and 1 black difficult. We already filmed the 2 red ones and the blue one, and now we're gonna try to ride the black one, and we're not gonna film because we don't know the track. And let's see if it works fine. You're gonna see it, otherwise it's just gonna be those 3 tracks, so have fun with the video. So here we are in Morgins in the bike park, and now we're gonna show you the park. First we're gonna do the blue trail, which they shaped this morning on here. In those corners are so steep. Oh, I slipped out. Oh my gosh, my heart. I slipped up because they're so steep. Bonjour. Little shark fin gap. Always doing the road gap. I don't do that. That's too crazy for me. But I think he'd need a bit more speed. He cased it, I guess. Pretty wet conditions over those routes because it rained yesterday and it isn't too hot and always in the shadow. I mean, now the sun is getting out, but it was really wet this morning and we already did the track, but in the wet. And it was pretty much not rideable and really not fun, because in the wet, like with all those stones and roots, you can break and all this stuff. So we're only showing it now after the lunch break. It was so slippery this morning here, and now it's okay. Oh, still slipping a bit, but fine. So there's a bit of fire road here. Maybe we're gonna skip that. Right. Okay, here we are again. Nearly missed the track. The GoPro angle is pretty nice from up here, I guess for you, but for me it's pretty uncomfortable because with a full face helmet and goggles you already don't see so much of the track, and if there's another camera hanging in your front of your eyes, it's not getting easier. So, a pretty difficult blue track, I think. Oh, it's so slippery on those friggin' green things when it's a bit wet. It's horrible on there. Especially if you're riding too fast for your skill, like I do. But it's pretty nice now because we did the other tracks before, and this one we only did really early in the morning, and there it was like super wet, and now it's really dry now. Those lines straight down here are like super sketchy. But we can do this drop and this one as well. Oh. And what I wanted to say is just leave a comment if the angle is better now, because first of all, before we only filmed from the chest mount and sometimes from outside. But now I placed the GoPro underneath my helmet, my visor, so you can see a bit better what we do. I hope it's better for you, so leave a comment if it's good. And another thing is, with the old GoPro, with the session, with the Hero session, the shots got really wobbly and all this stuff, so it was really not nice to watch and all. Yeah, so now we got a new GoPro. A friend of ours gave it to us, and it's a GoPro Hero 7 Black, so the filming quality should be much better with this one. I hope so, at least. Otherwise it wouldn't have been worth it. But I guess it's better now. This one is super difficult. I'm just gonna clear the lens real quick. I think it's better now. And it's steep here. And now it's pretty much fine, but this morning... Wait, I'm gonna clean the lens again because maybe now it's just really dirty. Okay, should be fine. Got a piece of dirt in my mouth. As I already said, pretty difficult for a blue trek. In the dry, it should be fine, but in the wet conditions, it's like, for beginners at least, not rideable. My dad also rode this morning. I think he's gonna ride again afterwards, but it was so difficult because it was so slippery that he had to push subsections on a blue trail. Imagine that. And it's not so bad. Okay, now drop. Can I do the drop?
I think the speed a little bit.
What?
I think the speed is easy.
Is it enough from here? Okay, go. I'll watch. Okay. Seems to be fine. Oh, just the braking is a bit sketchy, but it's fine, this one. We didn't do it in the morning because it's like you drop from a wood piece, and it was so slippery we couldn't do it. Whoa, 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 off track here. Sketch. But pretty cool tracks they did here. They have like one blue that we're doing now, and then another 2 reds, which are a bit sketchier, but I think they're not so much more difficult than the blue one. But anyway, there are 2 reds, but one is only like half a descent, and they connect together at the middle of the track. And then they have a black one, which we haven't done right now because we were too scared to say it easy, because in the wet we saw it from the gondola and there are many roots and it's too wet. But anyway, now we're at the bottom of this track, so see you on a red one. So now we're here again. Wait. So just had to adjust the angle, and now I have to catch up. Now we're on a red track. This one is running from the very top to the bottom, all the way down, non-stop, I hope. And yeah, this is a huge road gap up to here. No, right. Merci. So, this one is a bit more free-ridey than the other red trail. Matteo, lass die anderen nachher vorbeigehen. Da vorne kurz. Oder nein, weißt du was, fahr weiter. I'm just thinking if we... No, lass dich kurz vorbeigehen. Lass kurz die Leute vorbeigehen nachher. Geh da kurz links.
Salut.
Bonjour. Okay, go. Go on, we're filming.
Right.
Yes, right. Yeah, go, right. Okay, so now I'm back. Quickly had to look who is gonna pass us and who not. Oh no, we could have done that. Okay. Doing this one. Just a bit tricky if you don't know the track. Do well. No, here, right. Those seem to be pro riders in front of us. And we're not quite sure where the track is going here because there are two options. We're just doing this one, and then afterwards you're gonna see a bonus track, which isn't really mentioned on the map, but anyway we're gonna do it and film it because we already did it before. It's a bit more difficult than that one, but it's still fine. It's always a bit tricky if Matteo is riding in front of me and I can't see. He's gonna do a gap. I can film it from down here, I guess. Yes, I lost this one. Anyway, you're gonna see it after in the bonus track. I'm also gonna do it, I think. Yeah, because this one runs up there and it's easier to go. So take different lines here. The whole park is pretty steep all the way down. Yes, it's really always been hard on the brakes and then let go again. Ooh. Is that you, Tina?
Oh, no worries. Oh, stop.
Well,
No.
I let them pass. It was a bit sketchy, but they did it. Just drop here. Yes. Here we go on. And here it's a bit of fire road. In the winter it's a ski track, but no, it's fine. Matteo! Yes, here. Here. Okay. Oh, now we're gonna go on this track. I hope it isn't too boring for you, but I mean it's how it is, and we want to show you that because this is part of it too. You can't just ride and there's no one. I mean, on the laps before there really was no one, but now there is somebody, and this is also a part of mountain biking. You have to share. And a few years ago I also filmed, but not for YouTube, but just for me, and I always did every track like 10 times, and then it's until right, no, left, oh shit, no, go right. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna show you the other bit in the other video. This one is a bit longer, but they connect into each other further down. So you're gonna see the other bit on the next red track. Oh. A bit nosedive, but fine. So we're gonna go on now. We had to let them pass because they're too good for us. Now this is the last bit of the red track, of the long one. I mean, they're both together here, but it's just the last bit. And here there's a drop which we can jump. Finally one that we can jump, because most of them here in the park we can't. Like this one on the left. So here again a bit a muddy section, but in the morning it was way worse. Now it's getting okay, and the tracks are drying out. So this would be wood under us. Oh, but they put like some yellow stuff on it to make it less slippery, but I don't like it because they push it to the left or to the right and then exactly onto the stone. So it's not quite finished yet. There's another little grass section just coming up, but we're quite at the bottom. So good thing for you and for us as well. Here and then down this grass bit, pretty steep, but okay, and good fun. So here we are at the bottom. Okay, and now we're gonna do the other red track, but it's only a half a track because they connect into each other, and they decided to do this one as a half and the other one as a complete one. And now I lost important speed for this one here, and my brake is doing kind of weird noises when I push it or pull it, how you want to say it. Rechts it's... Oh, I can't see who's in front of me. I don't see what's coming up. Warte, var kurz ett litet. Akkurat. Okay, now we can go on. Yes, we sometimes have to let people pass, but it's kind of weird because at Lenzerheide you have so many people, but you never get past. And here there is like nobody, but it feels like way more on camera because they're just always here, and I would say more than half of them are faster than we are, and so it feels like more, but it isn't really that much of a big deal. We're gonna go on, and I'm sorry that we have to stop so many times. It's just because people are faster than us and then they wait, and we want to film and go on, but we kind of can't, because if we do, after some meters they're gonna be directly on our wheel, and this is not cool for us and that's cool for him. And yeah, so we just turn off the camera real quick and then it should be fine. Ooh. I think for you it's less annoying than for us, because also for our cutter Leo it's a bit difficult if we always do new clips and if he has to add them all together and see what goes after what, because he wasn't here so he can't tell, and this is sometimes a bit annoying, but otherwise I think it should be pretty fine. Okay, so now we're gonna not go onto the road gap. I just thought that we're gonna hit it, but this one is higher up, so we're not hitting the road gap. But I think I can turn off the cam here because you already saw that bit. So the voice controller worked, and I was able to engage the camera while riding. So this little bit you saw just before on the other red track, but what we're gonna do now is new for you. We're gonna go left here and take the shorter track. So just a little bit here, then it's already done again. I don't know if it's so important to show it and if it's really interesting, but we're just doing it so you saw it. And then we have a complete track, and here it's finished again. I'm just gonna film this other jump here, and then we're off.